Catch the Torah wave. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode live from Jerusalem with Rabbi Chaim Goldberg, our Genesis class. Today is going to be a very short class because Rabbi has important things he's got to do, but he says he's got a little message for us. So let's just jump right in and let the Rabbi jump right into it. Shalom, Rabbi. We see you're in your car.
Yes, you're right. I'm in my car. We have a very big fundraising in Israel for all of the things that we are doing. And tonight it's a very big night also with a few hundred people. And I need to go there another 10 minutes maximum, even less. So let's say, I want to say something that because we didn't have a meeting last week. So I said it's too long not to have so much long time, not to have a meeting. So I said, let's jump inside for a few minutes and I will say something. On this week, Parsha, we read about the manna, right? This is how we call it in English. The manna is what the Hebrew people ate for 40 years in the desert. Now, first of all, just to think about this situation, that for 40 years, people ate from the manna. This was a miracle, continuous miracle, okay? How do you say it? Progressive miracle, working all the time for 40 years. The meaning of this is that people who grew up, okay, who are born in the desert and were, after a year in the desert, they saw for 40 years that this is how people are eating. And you can't deny something like that, and you can't say that it's a bluff. For a long time, 40 years, a full nation, 600,000 male people, okay, except for all of the women and the children and everything else, eating from the manna. But I want to speak about something very special with the manna. The manna is in the Hebrew tradition, and we're not here, I'm not showing you now the wordings and everything else. The manna is similar to someone who is giving charity. Now let's think for a moment what is happening when someone is giving charity to someone else. Okay, someone, for example, doesn't have something to eat, and Yudan is giving him food that he can eat. So our sages are saying that you are doing something very blessing. You're giving him something to eat. But he, the poor people who doesn't have the food, he's giving you back something spiritual. He's giving you, by accepting what you're giving him, he is also giving you back the possibility of doing something good and gaining the world to come. Okay, God is looking at this and saying, wow, this man Dan is giving something. So on one side, the poor person got something physical, he got food. On the other side, the poor person gave to the rich person something spiritual in the world to come. Fair enough? Now let's look on the manna. The manna is something very special that everyone had the possibility when he tasted, to have whatever taste he wanted to feel. You want to think that this is with the maple syrup? Fine. You want to think that this is, something soured? Fine. Whatever you think that this is what you're going to feel, this is what is happening. So what we have here is that God gave to the Hebrew people some sort of a charity, and the Hebrew people also gave inside the manna something spiritual. This is why our sages are saying that the manna was like God giving us charity for 40 years. Now, why I'm speaking, first of all, this was what was spoken in this week Parsha, where the Hebrew people, after a year or two, said that it's too much for them. They don't want so much the manna, they want to eat normal food. One of the miracles of the manna was that it was coming inside the body, and it was so pure, so nothing went out. They didn't need to go to the toilets. for 40 years. Good one. A good one. Now, why I'm speaking about this? This week we're doing a very big charity here in Israel, okay? And we are asking people in Israel to open their, their hearts and to assist us with the things that we are doing. And then Rabbi Sharki asked me, he said to me, why are you not approaching, okay, the people all over the world? After all, we have two, how do you say it in English? Two shlichim, two people in the ground working with the Noahide people, okay? One we have in India, and the other one we have, you won't believe it, in Germany, and he's working in Germany and also in Ukraine.
Beautiful.
And he rescued a lot of people from Ukraine. And for the last year, we are holding those people, okay? We are giving them salary, we're giving them, it's not for us. It's for the Noahide community, those places. Those are places where they don't have the money, the assistance. We also sent lately a lot of books to places in Africa. What Rabbi Sharki said to me, he said, he's right. He said to me, listen, approach the Noahide people all over the world and say to them, tell them that they can assist, those who have the sources, those who have the possibility. It's not, giving Rabbi Sharki salary. This is not what we're looking for, okay? He have a salary from somewhere else. It's not for that. It's for helping, assisting to grow up the communities of the Noahide in places where they don't have the ability. We have in Africa a few communities who don't have the abilities. We have, as I said, we have in Ukraine a big community with a lot of problems, with a lot of difficulties. We all know what's happening today in Ukraine. And our rabbi, or the one that we have nominated. And so I said it's an opportunity to speak about the manna and also to speak about charity. I will put up a page where, by the way, we can also give charity today with a, how do you say it in English, that you have the recognition of the
tax
authority.
deductible?
Yes, exactly. The tax deductible situation in England, in the United States, and in Canada. I will put up the pages. I will give up, and let's publish it a bit. And again, those who can give, those who can assist other Noahide communities in the rest of the world will be blessed. But it's like the same idea of the manna. And this is exactly what we're doing this week. Hopefully, we'll have a lot of things here in Israel. One of our main aims is to have here a big conference for the Noahides from all over the world, and to start the movement to grow up much higher and much bigger than what we have today. It was a short one, but this is it. I have, another minute or something. If someone wants to ask something or to say something. If not,
question. Very quick question. I was told that minimum amount for a donation is $18 is appropriate because there's something in the value of 18.
Yes, you're right. $18. The value of 18 is, my name is Chaim. What is Chaim? Chaim is life. Okay? But Chaim is life, it's double life. Okay? If you have, for example, water, it's a lot of water. So you're saying Mayim. Again, it's a double water. It's a lot of water. So Chaim, it's a double life. If you want to say one life, you say Chai. The value of Chai is 18. So if you're sending $18, you're sending the value of life. You're right.
Thank you.
But every donation is nice. Every donation is good. Every donation is something that need to be appreciated. It's not. And again, I'm very careful in the last year. In the last 5 years, we are very, very careful. We're trying not to ask donations.
No, you haven't. You haven't pushed it all. Yeah.
And what I'm saying here, and I'm going to write it down very nice and very clear, that it will be very clear also. What I'm asking, or what I'm saying here, I'm not asking. I'm saying here, those who want to take part of this, there are all sorts of ways how to donate. Okay, for example, you can decide to donate by putting time and effort for building up a community. It's okay. But there's also donation. One of the donations that you can do is to help and to assist other communities. So I will put on the normal page and everything will be clear, and we will put things that you can see. And again, whatever people think and feel, it's supposed to come from your own hearts with your maximum will and wish.
Awesome. That's exciting, Rabbi. And we all love being a part of everything that Brit Olam is doing, and we so value this class and the lessons you continually teach. And we want to see it grow all the way around. And that's why I'm having this conference this November. I was telling Rabbi Skobach that it's we're calling it a Noahide Acceleration Conference. With the intent that anybody that attends will be getting a workbook they can fill in, and hopefully they will be filling in ideas that actually work towards maybe building a business model for Noahides to develop communities. And I'm hoping that some of the messages that will be shared will give hints and tips. And I was sharing this with Rabbi Poston, who's also on the card to come from Yibane there. It's real exciting. So I really think people need to understand community. Now, one of the best messages I had heard, Rabbi, is that the Jewish people have always used, now this I heard from Rabbi Dr. Yitzhak Breitowitz. He shared a message where he discussed a tossed salad approach, kind of where every vegetable synthesizes with the other vegetable to make a salad, rather than a typical melting pot approach. In a melting pot approach, everybody's got to have all their rough edges, moved like a soup, and everything blends together that way. And so he said that the Hebrew people use more of a tossed salad where the individual is preserved and they bring to the table what they are. And I just thought it was beautiful imagery to understand community that's different, because any of us that have come out of Christianity understand that they hammer down a melting pot approach, and it's all got to be less of you, and it's all about the group. And
First of all, I owe also Bart. Okay, he had a very good question, and I need to answer a good question that he raised up 2 weeks ago. And what you're speaking also is something very important that will continue. I must close now. I'm sorry. I must run out. More than 400 people are waiting for us, for me also. Okay. The other side. So sorry for the
Rabbi. So are we on for next week tentatively?
Yes. Next week, hopefully full time, everything will be fine.
All right. So we're going to sign out for now, and we're sorry it's such a short class, folks, but Rabbi's got very important business to take care of, and it's all a part of Noahide growth, and we all want to take part in that and see communities start to thrive, not just bud, but start to thrive all over the planet.
Let's go. I'm sorry. I'm closing it. Okay. I'm sorry.
All right. Bye for now, Rabbi. Blessings, everybody. Anyways, you heard it from the Rabbi. Catch the Torah wave, everybody. It's only going to enhance your life here, and Baruch Hashem in the world to come, and you can take part in it. So we'll be passing out the link as Rabbi Goldberg shares it with us, and hopefully everybody will realize that tzedakah is a wonderful way to amend the world and make the world a better place. And it's a wonderful opportunity. And we know that the Noahide World Center is doing some wonderful, wonderful, wonderful work. And we're just glad to be a part of it. I've been doing broadcasts now with them for more than 4 years. I'm almost at 5 years, and I'm more than 900 broadcasts, nearing 1,000. And boy, oh boy, it's been such a ride, and lots of Torah, lots of teachings, and I've met lots of new people and lots of friends, and it's just a joy to get to know each and every one of you and see people develop and grow. And my friend Angela Damaski, who's not here in the Zoom room today, she just moved yesterday close to me, another like a few minutes away, 40 minutes away or half hour away. And so we're working real hard. And I had another lady contact me in my area just around the corner from where Angela's moving to. So I put them in touch with each other. And it's just exciting to see threads of connectivity weave together and communities begin to develop. And these Zoom meetings are wonderful and beautiful, and it's a joy to be with all of you in these Zoom meetings. But we all know that everybody wants to partake in actual live classes and or in meetings and actually connect with real people. But that takes a lot of groundwork, a lot of hard work, and some time, energy, and resources. And if the Noahide World Center's scratching for resources to make things grow, we know by experience that they're actually going to put it to good use, and it's going to aid in the growth of communities. And we hope you'll all consider donating something or taking part. And it's been a joy to meet each and every one of you. I've met Nathan in person. I see I got Nathan and his lovely wife. I met them in person, and anybody that's been within earshot or a driving range. It's just a joy to see the connections. So, we've got to. That's the end of that meeting for today. That's logged out. So, I'm going to close her down here. Rabbi had said it was going to be a very short meeting, so I appreciate all of you that joined, those that popped in to see us on Facebook and YouTube. And please keep an eye out for the link that the Rabbi is going to share. And if you're able to support, I encourage you to do so. And I like how he tied it in with the manna. That's exciting. So, we're going to sign out for today, but we will be back next week with a full class. So we wish you all well and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Catch the Torah wave.